Look at Toronto's starting lineup. They've got DeMar DeRozan. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, my.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Here's Kidd. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Irving. The rebound by Carter.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Now here's DeRozan. The putback. Out to Leonard. Tipped. Outside Carter. Oh, it's a big-time jam. Slams it right over Irving.
Evolving as a passer and playmaker, Leonard wants to keep setting up his teammates like this.
Here's Kidd. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Carter. The three. Leonard. Second chance shot. Can't capitalize inside.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's DeRozan. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
DeRozan does so much of his work in tight spaces. It's a luxury for him to be out in the open floor.
The kick to Durant. Wide open. And the jumper falls for him.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Now here's Carter. Over to the wing. Here's Bosch. DeRozan with the ball. Harden picks him up. Kicks it to DeRozan. Toronto passing it around. And he dunks it down.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's Irving. Tipped. Here's Carter. Takes it inside. The layup misses.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Leonard passes to DeRozan. Bearing his second of 3 attempts. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Toronto leading by 4. Pass to Carter from outside the arc. Sinks it from distance. Carter's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's McGrady. A little mid-range shot is up. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's DeRozan. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Yeah, tough finish by DeRozan. Made him work for those 2 points.
There's 47 seconds left in the first. 19-footer. Brooklyn pulls it in. Harden's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Durant. And he can't jam it through. Raptors lead by 9. And stolen by Irving. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
On offense, here come the Raptors. DeRozan right side. Pass to McGrady. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hits the front of the rim and out. Irving, the pass to Kidd. Now here's Irving. Stolen by Carter. And so it's Toronto, closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Well, their defense was incredible, wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
So for Toronto right now, we've got Kawhi Leonard, also DeMar DeRozan out there, and it's Bosh in at the center position. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Here's Harden going inside, and then Harden with the jam.
And so often you see Harden flip the ball up there off the bounce, so it's cool to see him elevate and hammer it through.
Carter on the wing, takes a 3. He buries it from 3. Carter's got 8.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam. Leonard for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And here's DeRozan. 6 points for him. Carter, the pass to Bosh. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Nice little floater there. Soft touch.
Here's McGrady. Jams it in off the great move.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Nets trail by 5. Irving, the pass to Durant. Durant takes it in. The rebound by Carter. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Raptors. Pass to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
DeRozan passes to Leonard. Here's the 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Harden, the pass to Durant. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Bosh has got 4 rebounds now. Leonard with the ball. Irving picks him up. Pass to DeRozan. Now Carter. The 3 is up. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Yeah, and for a solid decision maker like DeRozan, that's an easy pass.
Now here's Irving. Not a lot of room. Here's Irving. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Well, look, any loss of focus can lead to mistakes. Guys in this league are just too good.
Carter from outside. Counted from distance. Carter's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's McGrady. He's guarded by Irving. DeRozan passes to Leonard. 5 to shoot. Back to DeRozan. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. DeRozan's got 10.
DeRozan not trying to do too much inside.
Irving against Leonard. Outside Irving. There's a screen. The shot off that time. And so it's Toronto looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
Just about ready for the second half. Here, a big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got Kyrie Irving. Kevin Durant is out there with James Harden. And it's Kidd in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Oh, man. Harden leaving the defense totally flustered with that move.
Raptors lead by 15. Pass to McGrady. From the baseline. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways. That time with a great bounce pass.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Irving. And the finish by Irving.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. DeRozan a screen. And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Irving. Here's Durant, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Durant's got 15 points. McGrady, the pass to Leonard. Clock at 6. Toronto needs to get off a shot here. Carter, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter.
Third personal foul. Team second.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Back to you.
Keeping that edge. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Got a piece of it. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Harden with it. Picked up by DeRozan. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Timeout called, the Raptors.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
And it's Leonard with the ball for the Raptors. 17 points was their biggest margin. DeRozan passes to Leonard. Here's McGrady. Fires for three. And it's Irving with a rebound. Outside Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy. But a rally like this is how you do it.
Leonard looking around. Carter on the wing. 14 points for him. Clock at 4. Back to Leonard. To win the cold spell. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. It's stolen away.
Last 2 minutes to play.
DeRozan up top. He's got 10. Here's Bosch. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's Durant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
14.
And that's KD recognizing the opportunity, putting the defender in a no-win spot.
And he makes both free throws.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Leonard with the ball. Irving picks him up. Shot by Leonard, no good. Nets trail by 4. The drive by Irving. Oh!
Wow!
They closed the gap over the last few possessions. They push through and grab the lead.
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
And it's Toronto's ball. Left side Carter. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And just an important basket. I mean, especially with their lead dwindling.
Harden scanning the floor. Pass to Durant for 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Durant's got 22 points.
On the catch and shoot, Durant is so effective. You have to run him off his shot.
Carter from outside. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead it to the score.
Leonard, good.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Kid with the bucket.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Toronto leading by 3. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. The kick to Durant. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Off target with the 3. Irving against DeRozan. With 4 on the clock. 1 second left. DeRozan getting his feet wet in the paint.
Hey, those second chance points are found money. Tremendous effort there.
And so it's Toronto closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be back. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's McGrady in at the point. Leonard against Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Leonard. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Basketball.
Nets trail by 7. Irving, the pass to Irving. Leonard pulls down the board. Here's Bosch, guarded by Durant. Here's Leonard. Kawhi, so steady inside.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. The kick to Durant. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
No one covering.
Yeah, so much of Harden's work happens at the top of the key, but he can also work you over from the corner.
McGrady to pass to DeRozan. Here's McGrady. Right wing, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bosch. And James Harden pulls it down. Harden's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Durant. Takes the 3. McGrady grabs a miss. Toronto leading by 6. Carter, the pass to Leonard. And Leonard powers it down.
Oh, the slam from Leonard. Love watching him finish with force.
Here's Irving. And the finish by Irving.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Outside Leonard. Outside Carter. Poke loose. And here they come. Durant. KD splashes the triple.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Kidd. Here's Irving. Oh, he misses the layup. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
Well, this is what he does. When you need him to come through, he answers the call.
DeRozan outside. 20 feet away and no problem.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Irving outside. 5 on the clock. Irving outside. No good. Raptors lead by 6. Carter. And he slams it down.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Now Irving. It's stolen by Leonard. There's 1:12 left to play in the 4th. Carter fires. Can't get the 3. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up to Brooklyn. Now Irving. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Here's Bosch. Right side Carter. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Irving got a hand on it. And so they foul intentionally. He hit hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's Carter. Shot clock at 6. Driving inside, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
DeRozan. Oh, big finish. Jams it home.
Yeah, they've had their hands full with DeRozan. He is scary when he gets it going.
On the attack. Oh, my. Wow. Throw it down.
That is ridiculous.
So it's Toronto picking up the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now our player of the game.
She woke up in the morning and she claimed her JSA. And she turned and asked her man if he was gonna be okay. But his cheeks, they turned a ruby red, and then he frowned and shook his head. And I'm sorry, love, I've got to go away. Ride on, ride on, ride on, ride on. They all went out one evening and it's gone. And they tried to figure out whose turn it was to pay. But they never made it back to bed. Some may recall that tears were shed, and no one's lives will ever be the same. Ride on, ride on, ride on, ride on. Well, I guess he found some comfort at the Well, I guess that he regretted several aspects of his past. But he wasn't mean, he wasn't cruel, and he made sure his kids went to school. And sleeping well is not an easy task.
Here we go. And it's going to be Los Angeles off the tip. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Griffin. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Harden. And it's Walton in at the 5 spot. Shot clock at 6. Back to Harden. Over Allen. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Robertson against Walton. Antetokounmpo passes to Robertson. Allen for 3. That's good. And Robertson with the assist.
Man, this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
Nice move. And it's laid in by Paul.
maintained his concentration beautifully as he double clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
Walton with the steal. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And Leonard gets it to go.
Well, the mid-range absolutely a part of Kawhi Leonard's offensive arsenal. Defense can't expect him to pass those up.
Mr. Red lets it go from deep, buries it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Paul passes to Griffin with the drive and finished off by Griffin.
Well, anyone looking for highlights, because you just found one. How about the creativity there in the air?
Here's Robertson. Over in the corner, onto Kumbo. And then jammed down as it goes right over Blake Griffin.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Now here's Griffin. Pass to Walton. Harden scanning the floor. 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. A shot by Paul, no good.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. With the hook shot. It's rebounded by Leonard. The Clippers trail. Here's Harden, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot over him.
That one goes in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Robertson. And stolen by Leonard. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And the wide-open shot from Paul. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Well, how about being on the other end of a nice pass? Chris Paul usually sets guys. That time he is set.
Robertson left side. Abdul-Jabbar gets double-teamed. Stolen by Harden. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's left.
You love James Harden being opportunistic, gets the theft and sets a teammate for a transition opportunity.
Here's Robertson, and Walton sends it back. They retain possession. Leonard with the ball, and Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. And it's Walton missing. Bucks trail by 5. Head pitch to Antetokounmpo. Shot to stop the run, and Giannis throws it down.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Antetokounmpo against Griffin. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Robertson's shot is off. Clippers leading by 3. Leonard inside, defended by Allen, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Clippers lead by 5. We'll take a quick break, then get you back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
You've also got to love how their defense has been contesting so far, denying shooters to this point.
So for the Clippers right now, we've got Kawhi Leonard, Harden out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Griffin, and it's Walton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Back to Harden. Again, the Clippers.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Giannis outside. Pass to Red. This one for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Walton dishes to Griffin. Kicks it out to Leonard. Over Allen. And it's Leonard missing.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
They get the rebound. Pass to Red. Walton with the steal. Harden with it. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. It's good. Griffin's got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles.
Well, Blake Griffin understands how to score through tough contests. Excellent finish inside.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Paul for three. Traps in the tray. Paul's got 8 points.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Paul's gone 2 of 3 shooting from deep here. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. They get a hand on it. Griffin with the steal. Harden left side. Lets it fly from 18. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Leonard full speed ahead, and they recover it.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game. Damian Lillard's checked in for the Bucks. Harden hits them both.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Here's Lillard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Chris Paul picks up that.
And when Lillard sees an opening, he takes full advantage. Skilled at drawing contact.
Well, free throws good from Lillard. Clippers leading by 9. Bounce pass from Paul. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. From Robertson. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And generally, Robertson's a guy that likes to play free throw line and below, but here's a time where he steps out and launches from beyond.
You know, that's the turnaround jumper, one of the toughest shots in the game to defend, and he pulled it off perfectly right there.
Lillard against Harden, and Lillard kicks to Giannis. And a push by Antetokounmpo!
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Yeah, you have got to be cautious around Chris Paul. He understands how to lean and when to draw contact.
At the line for 2.
And Paul drills both of them. Bucks trail by 8. Robertson outside. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Lillard. Allen up top. He's covered by Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lillard left side. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
Lillard against Harden. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The rebound by Walton. Walton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Griffin down low, working on Allen, and it's Walton missing. Allen surveying the D. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Bucks trail by 6. Antetokounmpo is out there with Allen. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Robertson. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Forceful slam by Abdul-Jabbar.
He's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Kawhi Leonard decides to flash that explosive athleticism. This guy works so hard on both his body and his craft.
Pass to Giannis. Lillard outside. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Allen. He's covered by Leonard. Allen's shot is off. And it's Paul with the ball for the Clippers. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Lillard against Harden. Pass to Walton. Milwaukee with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 7 rebounds in the game. Antetokounmpo finds Lillard. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Lillard's got 5.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Bucks trail by 5. Over in the corner, Allen. Offline with his 3. Allen's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Walton the pass to Paul. Driving the lane, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, you can see the tenacity of Chris Paul in play there. He refuses to give up on the shot, wants to get the and one. Nicely done.
3 from Robertson, and he's good on the 3 ball. 6 points for him.
Some shooters might overthink a wide open shot. Not this guy.
Harden against Lillard. Harden kicks to Paul. Griffin a screen on Robertson. Here's Paul. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Over in the corner, Allen. A 3-pointer off the mark. Clippers leading by 5. Leonard, that's for 2. And again, no good by the Clippers. Leonard against Lillard. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Off target with his 3. Now the Clippers with it. Walton with the ball. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. Walton's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. Lillard against Griffin. Robertson outside. 6 to shoot. Lillard from outside, and that's collected by Bill Walton. Walton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Kicks it out to Harden. Walton a screen on Allen. Back to Griffin. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Allen. Bucks trail by 5. It's Allen on the wing for 3, and the Bucks miss again.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
The shot's good from Paul.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Paul's gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 attempts. Screen by Giannis. Robertson against Paul. Robertson passes to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo screams it in.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Griffin dishes to Leonard. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Michael Red's checked in for Lillard.
Into the lineup for Milwaukee, number 22.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. Robertson against Paul. Knocked loose. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Griffin, and that comes off the assist by Bill Walton. Walton's got 3 assists now in this one.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing up. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. We've got Griffin. Paul out there with Harden. Then it's Walton. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. Red's shot is right there.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Harden, and that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Robertson up top, defended by Paul. Robertson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on James Harden.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Griffin's shot is off. Bucks trail by 3. Abdul-Jabbar in the corner. Pass to Red. Allen outside. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Now Abdul-Jabbar. Over Paul. And Walton sends it back.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment in this game. You have to be on the same page.
Clippers leading by 3. And it's Paul penetrating. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Walton defending. Kareem unstoppable inside.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
And Milwaukee has possession. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And the shot goes in.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Ball. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Abdul-Jabbar. And Griffin sends it back.
Boy, don't test Blake. Every move out there on the floor, he's anticipating and sending it back.
Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Antetokounmpo. Oh, that was a two-hander.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Ball against down. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Walton's there.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
Oh, my goodness. Blake has been there before, and he delivers.
Now Allen fires the 3. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. Robertson against Paul. Lock at 6. Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, the dunk! The Clippers trail. Paul looking around. Walton is screen on Robertson. Chris Paul takes advantage. That J is good.
That's a statement from Chris Paul. He understands game is in the balance. It's my time.
Robertson against Paul. Allen knocks down the 3.
This guy has earned a reputation for handling pressure and making clutch shots.
Allen's got 38% average from long range here, making 3 of 8 of his attempts. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Red. Now Paul. Griffin a screen on Robertson. And there's the dunk.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. .27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Giannis against Harden. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. And an intentional foul right there. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that gives them the lead.
Out in front now, although he left 1 point on the board right there.
Now Paul shoots the 3. Off target from outside. And So it's the Bucks who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very